Hi, if you clicked on this video because you have been literally pulling your hair out trying to figure out why your resume is not resulting in interviews, welcome. Hi, my name is Lisa Carter. I'm a job search strategist and coach. I help professionals who are amazing at the work that they do, but not so much at job searching, figure out how to job search in a way that is effective, quick and easy so that they can reconnect with doing the work that they love to do. So one of the conversations that I have at least once a day is about why a job seeker's resume is not resulting in interviews. Now, honestly, there are, several reasons why this could be, but the primary reason why resumes are not resulting in interviews, especially if you've been submitting them over a period of time, is because it's invisible. It is simply invisible. The recruiter doesn't see your resume. And there are three primary reasons that impact a recruiter's ability to truly see your resume. So the first reason is that your resume is not searchable. So a recruiter literally logs into their computer, puts in keywords, pulls up a group of resumes, and because your resume does not have the right keywords listed on it, a recruiter just never pulls it up in their search. So that's reason number one. Reason number one is your resume is invisible because it is not searchable, and it is not searchable because it does not have the right keywords. Reason number two. Reason number two, your resume is invisible is because your resume is not scannable. So when a recruiter is looking at resumes, and I'm sure you heard this probably 100 times, your resume only gets 6 to 10 seconds attention from a recruiter. We've all heard it, but I don't know that we all really understand why that is. So let me take a minute to just share with you why it is so important that your resume is scannable, physically scannable in 6 to 10 seconds. And it's for this reason. A recruiter almost always has a minimum of 10, 15, sometimes 20 positions at a time to fill. For each one of those positions, they might get anywhere from 50 to 100 to 150 resumes. Think about it. If a recruiter had to actually stop and read through every resume to determine whether to invite somebody to interview, oh my God, you'd never, nobody would ever get invited to interview. It just would take too much time. So when you hear, your resume only gets 6 to 10 seconds, no, it really only gets 6 to 10 seconds because that's all the time the recruiter has to determine whether or not you might be a viable candidate for the position. So what I need you to do is take a minute, print out your resume or send it to a great friend and ask them, gee, can you scan my resume in 6 to 10 seconds and determine, whether or not I'm qualified for XYZ position? If you can't, then you need to change your resume so that it's scannable. Finally, we have our third reason why your resume is not generating interviews because it's invisible. And that third reason is your resume is too generic. And what I mean by too generic is this. I am a recruiter. I don't do the work that I'm interviewing people to do. So I don't have all this insider knowledge. What I have is a couple of notes from the hiring manager and a job description. So I'm pretty much looking at your resume and looking at the job description and those few little notes that I have, right? And if your resume And I need you to hear this part. If your resume closely aligns with the job description, you are more likely visible to the recruiter and you're more likely to get invited to interview. So, those are the three reasons why your resume may not be resulting in your getting invited to interview. So before I wrap up this video, I just want to let you know that if if the light bulb just went on for you and you're like, Lisa, I can totally fix this, you're great. If not, and you're thinking, wow, you know what? I probably don't have the right keywords on my resume. Go into the notes below. I'm going to put a link to a free mini course that I put together. It's about 25 minutes. It's all about keywords. And I'm not talking about keywords from a very lofty place of theory about keywords. It is a class about, getting in the trenches, figuring out where to get those keywords, what to look for specifically, and then how to use those keywords on your resume. So if that'll be helpful to you, please take advantage of that free course. I would love to provide that for you. If you are done and I'm talking like stick a fork in you done and you know that your resume needs help, at this point you're not even sure why your resume needs help, I have two opportunities or offers for you as well. One is set up a time to do a one-on-one resume review with me. We will take 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll go through your resume from top to bottom. And I will just talk you through what I'm seeing in terms of, your resume and what you can do to make it more visible and interesting to a recruiter. If you're really not feeling meeting with me, you're one of those people who really do work better on your own, I have an online course. It is a resume writing course. It is under 55 minutes and it just walks you through how to create what I call a recruiter ready resume, a resume that gets the attention of recruiters. If that would work better for you, please feel free to avail yourself of that as well. All three of the resources links will be below. Please feel free to take advantage. Again, my name is Lisa Carter. I'm with the Recruiter Ready Career Services, and I am so glad that you joined me today, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Thank you so much.